As of today, we have 10 active single-family projects going right now. And in this video, I'm gonna walk through 3 that are getting ready to hit the market. If you're new here, my name is Corey Fields Jr., builder, investor, developer here in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, this house behind me is a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,670 square foot, single-story, single-family. Before we get into it, I want to talk about how we bought this lot, because this lot scared off a lot of buyers, right? It was listed on the market, a lot of people looked at it, and it sat for a while. We took a look at it, and the reason being was because there was a manhole sitting on the lot. It was sitting relatively towards the middle, and that manhole was connected to a sewer main. Now, upon further due diligence with a new updated survey, we figured out that that sewer main was abandoned. That's why I can't stress enough, whenever you're looking at a property, you got one under contract, get an updated survey so you don't miss out on prime opportunities like this, because there was never a house here, right? Back in the 40s, when they first developed this neighborhood, they developed all these properties and they didn't put one here because they had to run that sewer main through here. Now, 50, 60 years later, you have a lot that's in here that you can actually build a house on. This is a prime example of infill. So that's how we got this lot. Now let's get into it. So we got a few more things we gotta get done over here. As far as landscaping goes, we're just about done. We need to get about 3 more pallets of sod over here. We're gonna line the sides and the back. That way we can just go ahead and wrap the whole thing in sod. And that way it just look better, much better curb appeal, rather than doing seed and straw on the sides. But yeah, let's go ahead and go inside. What I like about this house is when you walk in, you got a small little foyer over here. And again, we're kind of in the city. I won't say we're directly in the city, but we're relatively, less than 10 minutes from the city. So something like this, especially in this area, it's not something that you see a whole lot. So we got a nice little mud room with our little cubbies. Not really a mud room, but it's a little feature right there. And then you walk in, someone put their couch right here, TV will go in the middle right there, super clean. Of course, the kitchen, nice big island. We got the cabinets. This is the design we're gonna go with. With this tile, I think it's gonna look pretty good. We've used it before. And why I went with this one is because it's gonna bounce off that island like that. It'll look pretty good. Here, we did this coffee bar, which I think is a nice touch to the house. And I think my favorite feature of this house by far is this big 5050 window that sits right above the sink, right? There's a creek that runs back there. And the people that owned this lot before, they put a fence up, but if I bought this house, I'd tear that fence down, I'd clean all it up back there. That way I get a nice view of the creek, because like I said, we're in the city. Like, we're less than 10 minutes from the city. And you look out this window, it feels like you're in the mountains somewhere. So I think this is really nice, and I think this house will do really well once it hits the market. Now let me show you guys this master bedroom. Did a nice little accent wall in here. And like I said, this entire house, 10-foot ceilings throughout the whole thing. And it makes every room feel so much bigger than it is. Like I said, this house is only 1,670 square feet. Then as far as here in the master bathroom, got a nice standing shower, got a nice standing tub, the tile surround. Very clean, very clean. I like it a lot. We still gotta get the mirrors put in. Still gotta get the painter to come over here and touch everything up. But we're looking good. But yeah, we'll get all this done and wrapped up over the course of the next week. Like I said, backsplash, get everything touched up, punched out. This thing should be sitting on the market no later than next weekend. Looking pretty good over here, I think. Let's head over to Morehouse. Now we're over here at Morehouse. And this one was a pain to get out of the ground. So what we had to do was, when we bought this lot, we had to clear all the trees, and then we had to cut it out so we could actually get a pad ready to put it on a slab. And when we were digging everything out, we hit a ton of rock. And because we hit that rock, we didn't want to keep digging and trying to get that rock out of there. So we're like, all right, well, we need to raise this slab up. So that's what we had to do. We had to do stem walls on the front, on the 2 sides. That's basically what we got. We got a raised slab, and that's what this house sits on. Now, we could have done a crawl space, but didn't do a crawl space because crawl spaces are actually more expensive than slabs, because once you factor in the floor system, you got to pay for the extra lumber, and the framer's going to charge you extra. Then you also got to do your waterproofing on the sides. You got to do the insulation up underneath. All that stuff adds up, and ultimately a slab is going to be cheaper than a crawl space, depending on the conditions you're dealing with on the lot. But anyways, I might make another video on that. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to hear about that. Let me show you guys what we got going on. Now, as far as what we got to do to actually get this exterior all put together, we got to get this driveway poured, and we got to finish the retaining wall in the back, and then we got to get all this landscaping done. And as you can see here, it's kind of a mess right now. But we're going to get this driveway formed up and poured, and then in the back, like I was saying, we had to cut all this out, and in doing so, force us staff to do a retaining wall in the back here. So they'll finish this up on Monday. And in this section right here, got the retaining wall, and then we'll just do sod over here. And like I said, on Monday, they'll be here getting this driveway all formed up and ready to go. And while they're here, I'm gonna get them to backfill this retaining wall. Now they're not done yet, but this is what that retaining wall is. And like I was saying, we had to cut it all out. This is what it looks like. So this will be a really nice feature back here, because once this is all graded and ready to go, we'll put sod down, it'll be super nice. But yeah, that's it for Morehouse. And I like this plan a lot. And like I was saying before, this house is already under contract. We're closing July 16th. But at the end of the day, from what I'm seeing, it all comes down to price. And if that's the case, then there's a lot of things that we can do away with, save money. When it comes to this plan in particular, but yeah, this is Morehouse. So now we're gonna go ahead and head over there to Oakmont. All right, so now over here at Oakmont, this one is Old Reliable, Old Faithful. This one's 3 bed, 2 baths, 1,550 square feet. And this one's gonna hit the market today. Now we've built this house 6 times now. And like I said, Old Reliable, Old Faithful, it works. That's why we keep building it. Now, this thing's about to hit the market today, and we're getting everything ready, getting it all buttoned up. That way we get pictures in, we got pictures scheduled for 1, get them done, and go ahead and get this thing on the market. So all we had left to do, as far as the outside goes, we got all of our sod down, got all our plants in the ground. I had to pick up some more pine straw, that way we get this back nice and tidied up where all these trees are. So that all looks good. Now what's left is I got to put some seed down, and then we got some wheat straw over there that we'll use to tidy all this up, because we didn't run sod all the way through. I mean, we ordered, this is 6 pallets of sod. Really, should have just got 7. 7 would have done it, and we could have just sod the whole thing. But it is what it is, and it's fine. Put that seed down, put that wheat straw down, it'll work just fine. So that's it for the outside. We're pretty much all buttoned up over here. And then as far as the inside goes, we're just getting everything cleaned up, touched up. Painter just left. Got all of our blue tape all touched up, good to go here. Like I said, just getting everything clean and ready to go for pictures. They put this backsplash in earlier this week. I think it looks pretty good. It bounces off this island nicely. So that looks good. But yeah, like I said, getting everything wrapped up and we're good to go in here. Yeah, there's really nothing I would change about this house when it comes to the floor plan. And I think what we got right now does the trick. It'll do the trick in getting this thing sold and off the market. So that's what we got. This one will be hitting the market today. Morehouse is actively under contract. We'll have that one finished up before July 16th, which is the closing. And then Northwest Single Family, we'll have that one finished up, same thing, week or so. That way we can go ahead and put it on the market and see how it performs. But that's all I got. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.